This week on Live, Laugh, Believe, we talk about
movie stores
closing
down.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So you can begin.
Well, I'd like to point out this card right here. This card was given to us when we visited the HMV location downtown. As they were closing, they're like, okay, still remain a loyal customer. Hit up any of these locations, if you can't read it, whatever, and you get $10. This makes me sad because they're closing down one of the biggest locations of movie and
close
songs.
to us, you know?
I mean, this leads into, okay, we're in Canada, if nobody has noticed this. Vancouver, to be exact.
Yeah.
And our local blockbusters, boom, done. Over.
Rogers
is shutting down now.
Rogers
very minimal locations.
And all of the rental places, they're all shutting down. Even the smaller ones, and they're almost out of movies now. They don't,
You know why? You know why? Because of Netflix. Netflix, you're screwing all my kids, kids, his kids, and his kids. The enjoyment of taking a disc, putting it into a drive, and watching a movie.
What is a disc?
What is a disc?
And remember, this goes for CDs too.
Yeah.
CDs are gonna be done. I mean, we both own iPods. We both download music, but I mean, even just the fact that it's not going to be available to purchase an album anymore.
To an extent.
I mean, it's going to be hard for artists too who make a living off of making money off CDs. It's not easy. So
now everybody's just downloading the music.
Everybody's downloading. They're not making money. You're not supporting. Keep in mind that when you're saying that an artist is dope, and you don't have any real CDs of them, then they don't get any money off of you. You're just
And in fact, since you're not buying CDs, it's more likely now that your artist would, all those small-time artists, those indie ones, they'll be shutting down because they're not making any money.
That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is, what is the future going to be like for media and movies? And it's not going to be pretty.
It's terrible. There was a time where me and you, actually, man, we skipped school.
Yeah.
And I will never officially say that any document in this video is under duress. You know what I'm saying? But we skipped school to go to the local HMV and buy movies.
I remember that. Yeah, we can't.
And it wasn't even once, a couple times.
Yeah.
You just go and you pick through and you're like, hey, have you seen this?
Yeah.
Is this good?
Yeah.
Yo, what about this? Oh, dude, this is on sale, 3 for $10.
I don't know if any of you guys agree with us, but it feels good to own a movie.
The DVD, the acts.
When you own the movie.
Putting it on your shelf, looking at it, you may not even
when you have a collection of movies, people are gonna walk in. They're gonna be like, "Oh, damn, you got a lot of movies."
This guy knows.
That's a good feeling. That's a good feeling.
Like he has a lot of movies. He has more than me.
He's trying to beat me.
Yeah, I'm trying. I only got like 200 now.
Yeah.
But even only the 200 DVDs, I wish I owned thousands.
Yeah. See, I could go for more. Where I am.
It's a sad feeling.
It's a sad feeling. It's gonna be gone.
But knowing that's be gone for us, but our kids will never have.
Did you also hear? This is whack. If this is true, I don't know. But movie theaters, they're gonna release the movie in theaters, and the DVDs coming out at the same time. I've heard about this.
That won't work. No way. Because what happens is, as soon as someone puts out the movie on DVD, it's gonna go uploaded instantaneously.
Yeah.
And then nobody's gonna go watch the movie theaters, and movie theaters will end up shutting down as well. And movie theaters have been shutting down.
I pray that's not true.
Our movie theater has changed ownership 3 times since I've lived here.
You mean the Silver City one? Or Empires right now?
Yeah, Silver City, Empires. It changes ownership like that.
I'm just saying it was better before Empires. My opinion.
People love it. It's a dying.
Do you remember when it was Famous Players? Like Famous Players?
Yeah, Famous Players.
That was good.
Silver City was sick.
Yeah.
Silver City parties.
I don't know if you remember this.
You have KFC in our movie
theater. Do you remember our Lougheed movie theater? The Lougheed one with the store?
Hell yeah!
Dude, that was a sick movie theater.
Dude, the stairs go down. Oh! I watched AI there. Okay? I watched AI for the first time.
Yeah. And
Macaulay Culkin, he changed my goddamn life.
Okay, AI isn't Macaulay Culkin, dude. That's you're talking of Haley Joel Osment.
Haley Joel Osment. Macaulay Culkin. Who am I thinking of? Who is that?
Home Alone. That's Home Alone kid. Macaulay Culkin was Home Alone.
Oh, Macaulay. Yo, you ended up playing a gay guy in Scott Pilgrim.
Oh yeah.
The weirdest thing about that was you actually really fit the role. and I was like, I can't watch Home Alone anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, we
I'm
did
excited
recently.
now.
It's actually good, but
It's still good, but I mean,
I'm just saying though that so they're slowly closing down. I know he hasn't much in his lifetime, but I mean, we only have one drive-in right now, which I go to, and I think it's a good
and
experience.
that's run by brown people.
To go to the drive-in, but I think it's a really great experience, and they're not gonna know what drive-in is. They're not gonna know,
They're like, what is the drive? Whoa, you sat in your car?
Yeah.
What I do now is plug up cords in the back of my brain.
It's gonna turn out that
way.
It's gonna turn out that way. That's so.
I can't have my kids going up like, Daddy, can I upload the new music video to my head?
What's sadder because of this? The old classic movies are gonna be lost. Because who's gonna look for an old classic film if they're not in a store looking through movies?
Yeah, if you don't have the DVDs on shelf, then how are you supposed to know about them?
Yeah, how are you supposed to know?
Like, at any given moment, do you think about, like, Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody loved Beetlejuice. Like, you would watch it if it came on. But are you ever going to think about it if you don't see the case?
That's what I'm saying. So, the horrible remakes that people are complaining about right now, those are the only movies that people are going to know in the future.
My Bloody Valentine's Day.
Yeah, because where are the originals going? They're gone because it's not available. Right?
You got,
so...
It's sad times.
It's sad.
Eventually, all these people...
And a lot of people don't realize it, but there's a lot of good quality in old school films.
It's
today...
an entire era of cinematography that's like...
If you compare MI1, Mission Impossible 1, to 4, they're both good films, but MI1 had story to it.
That was the thing.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you would go watch a movie, and you'd come away, and you'd be like, damn, I love that character. He was so brilliant.
Yeah. But today, it all depends on gore, explosions, How
many people can die how quickly, and how many cars are going to flip? That's all I want to know.
Which, we're not saying we don't get entertained by that. We're not saying that at all. We're saying, though, that they forget about stories. Story is important because, what is something without a story to me?
It's terrible. Eventually, and not to hate on any kind of industry, but all of our stories are going to look like porn movies. Mm-hmm. Where there's minimal dialogue, nobody gives a fuck. All it is tits and action.
Those movies have a place in their own right.
Yeah, they do.
But,
they did in a dark room in the back of the blockbuster where, only creepy people with, big old trench coats going.
Yeah. So it sucks. But
it's a terrible era.
What's going to happen,
I'm saying,
and album sales are going down, so it's only going to get lower from here. I'm amazed that Eminem can still sell what he's selling right now. It's
a while ago, just dropping like 10 million albums, like getting that many sales, was something, and now people are just trying to pull 2.5.
Yeah.
Let's look at Birdman. Birdman, like he's lucky if he drops like 500,000.
2.5 is a lot today, whereas back then it would have been a failure, like a flop album.
Beatles. You know how many they dropped? They dropped like...
Beatles was a lot.
Tons.
Beatles was a lot.
But that was because it was good music. They had readily available resources for you to go pick it up, buy it anywhere you want.
But see, it was still skilled. Like today, anybody could put their music on the computer and stuff like that.
And then people just pick it up and they're like, oh, have you listened to...
we're not saying we're perfect and we still buy albums because we don't. I'm a
creator.
I heard Take Care. I haven't purchased Take Care.
Yeah.
Take Care is a great album. Go buy it. But I haven't bought it.
When we say we haven't purchased, we got it from a friend who let us rip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we are also, do the things that we're complaining about at this point, but we're just saying this because if we're this bad right now, then how is it going to be later?
And we still appreciate the old things.
Yeah, because we still go into record stores. We still go into DVD stores when we can.
I
spent like $60 on movies, okay?
And only on 6 movies, pretty much.
Only on 6 movies. But because I want to purchase DVDs. I don't want to burn DVDs.
Yeah.
So.
Same here. I spent, like $40.
Yeah.
$40 on like...
Except I regret Warlock 3, but whatever.
I don't regret anything. Denzel Washington is still an amazing actor, so I got a 4-pack of his movies.
If you think that Blockbuster and everything should come back, please comment below. What do you think?
Please comment.
More videos at the side? This is Rick.
More videos on that. This is Calvin. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
And if you got any questions, comments about this, and If you're selling any DVDs, like classic ones, and you think we might like it, just post up a name and price at the bottom, man. We will. I mean, I'll hit you up for FD5 if you got that going on. I know it's really new, but I love FD.
Yo,
if you haven't
it's
seen
so
it,
expensive in stores. Though.
Final Destination is a classic
I
horror
haven't
movie.
seen FD5.
I know. You haven't seen FD5
or
FD1.
I haven't seen the first one and
Okay,
FD5.
Final Destination. That's what we're talking about. Go check it out.
Yeah.
All right, this is the Live Laugh Believe crew signing out.
Yeah.
Ciao.
Ciao.